subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums.
देखो यार एक चीज तो पता है कि लड़कियों पे हाथ नहीं उठाना है. I was very disappointed in Prince also. No. Absolutely not. Even if you love Zishan, you have to hit him and say what you're doing is freaking wrong. Have I ever gone on your career? ये तो अभी जुम्मा 2-3 साल से you become popular. For a lifetime, there is only one bond, which is my favorite bond. And that is the boom bam bond. In the show, she was playing a very double game. Dogla game जिसे कहते हैं. Oh no, never. Done. Finished. Bzzz. Out.
Karanvir Bohra chatted with us recently post his eviction from the show Lockup, and here we asked him about his journey, personal attacks, stiff with Munawar and more. Let's hear what he shared. Karanvir, how overwhelming it is, all the love coming your way post your eviction from the show.
Mellow down हुई जब रात को मैंने मेरी वाइफ से बात की एंड वी स्पोक इन लेंथ. मतलब पिछले 2 रातों से मैं 5-6 बजे के पहले नहीं सो रहा हूँ because there's still so much to talk and so much to say, and you know my wife and TJ and I, we really feel that and she's very proud के the way I played my game. I'm very proud कि जिस तरह मैंने खेला, चाहे फाइट करना हो, चाहे being badass, चाहे being aggressive, चाहे taking a stand, चाहे making friends, चाहे leading a team, चाहे thinking and playing an individual game. I did everything I could, so I'm very proud because this show requires you to do many things, not just entertain, but there's so many aspects to the show, and I'm very thankful that this show it groomed me not only to be a better man, but it showed me I am a better man.
This was your second eviction from the show. Do you think it was unfair?
So, आप तो unfortunately आप 2 दिन लेट आए. Okay, आप अगर मुझे पहली रात मिले होते तो मैं I would be spewing venom, and because I was so angry and so disappointed कि how could I be evicted? मतलब किस हिसाब से, on what basis, but I realized I think if it's on the voting, then I think people want to see a lot of violence. They want to see a lot of dirtiness on the show. मैं नहीं कर सकता. I cannot stoop to a level where I will never be able to forgive myself, where my family will never be able to forgive me, because I don't believe कि votes की वजह से मैं कम हुआ हूँ, because I know the fan base I have, the support I have, the love I have. In fact, there are 4,000 comments only saying that how much they miss me on the show. I miss myself on the show, and the love that has poured in from everybody, that the game was played with so much of dignity. There was so much of there was competitiveness, but there was dignity, and I live by that. मैं जो values मुझ में imbibe किए गए हैं by my parents, by my sister, by my wife, because of my children too. I can't throw that away just because I'm part of a show and I need to be a so-called badass अत्याचारी कि आप इतना गिर जाओ कि forget लोग क्या कहें, कि आप अपनी खुद की नज़रों में गिर जाओ. I cannot do that. So I'm very glad. I'm genuinely, मैंने एक tweet भी डाला कि I'm very glad that I'm out of a show where it takes you to be a monster to be a badass. So I'm very glad I'm out of it because I'm not a monster.
Karan, your game in the show was an interesting one and people loved it. What went wrong that led to your eviction?
That's exactly the question I asked Karan Kundra also. What wrong did I do? But I realized I did nothing wrong. They wanted me to be even more badass. मतलब wanted me to play even more lower, like how everybody was playing up. जैसे कि आपने देखा, the violence against women, the abusive language, the nastiness of a human being was all shown in this show, and that is something I could not. And if the voting, if this is what those people want, I'm sorry, I cannot give that to them.
Maybe your bond with Saisha has always been a good one, but this was the second time when she had a grudge, or we can say misunderstanding, about your actions. We're talking about the mimicry. What do you think about this?
I think Saisha is very sensitive as a person, and in the show, she was playing a very double game, दोगला game जिसे कहते हैं. मैंने जब भी साइशा से from day one when we entered, I've always liked her. I still like her. But the problem is that she doesn't know who her friends are. She doesn't know who she wants to play for, whether she wants to play for herself or whether she wants to play for Munawar or whether she wants to play for the team. वो उसको खुद नहीं पता. She is so she's confused on the show. Okay, what is to be done? And every time she has betrayed me. Okay, she has gone and done something which makes me feel really hurt. And then I said, you know what? Your game is your game. मुझे तेरे को इस show में trust नहीं करना है. You play what you want. Yes, we'll maintain this little line of decency. We won't cross that. And you play yours, I play mine. So then फिर मैंने छोड़ दिया, you know, to tell her anything or to give her any sort of suggestion. So she feels what she wants to feel. Last भी जब I was doing that entertainment mimicry act, she felt very offensively hurt. There was no intention to hurt her because हम जब भी कोई एक नाटक होता है, नाटक में आप लड़की को ऐसे ही दर्शाते. This is what I felt. She felt hurt. She said that it is up to us to creatively think different. I say, okay, we'll keep that as a suggestion. We'll think about it. But I'm sorry if you felt hurt. You as a person, I am sorry कि मैंने तेरे को hurt किया. But अगर suppose मुझे वापस कहीं बाहर करना पड़े, I'll have to do it. मैं एक actor हूँ. मुझे एक actor अगर मुझे जब मैं I became a drag queen, I did it, right? It doesn't matter, you know. I'm not offending anybody, but yes, एक अगर person को दर्शाएं तो अगर उसको बुरा लगा तो उसके लिए I was sorry. And again, we maintained that line of decency. But then again, she talks. किसी से बात करती है, sorry होता है, फिर उसके बाद she backbites about that person. That I don't like.
Which bond created in the show will you cherish for a lifetime?
For a lifetime, there is only one bond, which is my favorite bond, and that is the boom bam bond. Shivam, you know, he is pure heart. Okay, दिल से, he's like me, fully transparent. जो है सो है. आप उसको हटा नहीं सकते, उसको आप छुपा नहीं सकते. You know, so and it was such initially also it was such a बोलते ना unconditional love, you know. और मुझे डर लगता है when there is unconditional love because it is very easy to use an unconditional love. You know, आप चाहे वो लड़का हो या लड़की हो, अगर वो आपको बेइंतहा प्रेम करता है या करती है तो आप उसका एडवांटेज लेने लगते हो. और मुझे हमेशा इस बात, मतलब रियल लाइफ में भी आई गेट वेरी स्कैर्ड. आई सेड, यू नो, आई डोंट वांट द अदर पर्सन शुड नॉट फील दैट आई एम यूजिंग दैट पर्सन. दैट्स व्हाई आई वुड ऑलवेज टेल हिम दैट यू डू व्हाट यू हैव टू डू. मत कर, मेरे पैर मत छू. आई वुड टेल हिम दैट, मत कर यार. बोले नो, मेरा मन है, मुझे आप कौन होते हो रोकने वाले. Then I would say, so these things would make me feel, okay, ठीक है, I will not. I told him now, but I cannot stop somebody from feeling something. And he really is like a little brother to me, man. Literally like a little brother. And I take him like that. And the way he loves me, I love him back that way. Yeah.
Shivam was told by his father that you were using him to move ahead in the game. What do you think on this?
नहीं, तो उन्होंने उनके फादर ने ये कहा कि तू रथियों से नहीं, महारथियों से लड़. You know, that's what. Even his khabri had said that, you know, be careful of KB. Exactly. Okay? And then I told him what happened. Tell me what happened. अगर वो है बात तो मेरे को बता. तो उसने बात बोली कि आपने कुछ बात पायल से की. तो I said, this is what I spoke to her, which I had spoke to you also. जो हमारी फाइट अरीना में हुई थी. And I told तो पायल को सेपरेटली मैं बोल रहा था कि पायल, शिवम was like this, he said this, he said that, he said this. तो मैं वो बात कर रहा था. So it was out in the open. Nothing like behind the back. So they said, हाँ, ये वाली बात हुई थी. I said, इससे ज़्यादा क्या बात होगी? अगर तेरे को पता है वो बात, अगर ओपन है वो बात, तो मैं क्यों ना करूँ वो बात, और तेरे को डाउन करने के लिए. So we cleared that out. And then even from that point on, I said, you know what, you play your game. तेरे को प्यार करना तू कर. मैं तुझे कुछ बोलने वाला नहीं हूँ. मैं तुझे कुछ सजेस्ट करूँगा. तेरे को लेना है तो ले लेना, मत लेना मत लेना. So even I started being a little careful कि people should not feel that he's being used or he's being said. You know, that is the most important part in a relationship. Second bond that I really had good was with Munawar, because जब हम लोग साथ में थे, it was a lot of fun. As I would always tell, I would tell Kangana also, and I would tell all the other people also that एक बहुत कम ऐसे बॉन्ड होता है जो आंखों ही आंखों में दोनों समझ जाते हैं क्या चाहते हैं और क्या करना है. तो एक खुराफाती दोस्त होता है ना, मुनावर एक्चुअली वैसा है, जो स्कूल में जो मस्ती जो शैतानी करते हैं और पता है ये करना है, बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है, आंखों में एक इशारा कर लिया और हम लोग ऐसे करते हैं। तो आई थिंक, और गेम में भी वी ऑलवेज न्यू दैट एट वन पॉइंट हम लोग टकराएंगे, एक दीवार आएगी हमारे बीच, but we will play it with dignity. We'll play it as a healthy competition, and that's what I love about Munawar. At least when it comes to me, I would treat him as a good competition. He would treat me as a strong competition, and we would play like that. साथ में थे फिर भी, जब अलग हुए फिर भी, खाली जब बीच में जब साइशा ने उसके कान भरे, that's when I felt कि you should have at least spoken to me rather than hearing people. अगर मुझे तेरे बारे में कुछ बात पता चले, मैं तेरे फेस पे आके बोलूं तूने ये बात बोली क्या, तो फेस पे आके बोल, so that is the only thing where it went a little off.
Personal attacks and reality shows go hand in hand these days. Do you think this has become the strategy of reality show contestants now?
Literally, it's a new way of expressing yourself and making yourself so low कि जहाँ आप माँ बाप भाई बहन बीवी गर्लफ्रेंड एक्सेस को बीच में लाओ, बिकॉज यू कैन ट्रिगर, यू कैन बोल, आप कुछ भी बोल सकते हो, आप किसी भी गंद लेवल पे आप गिर सकते हो, बोलने में कोई रोक टोक नहीं है। तो उस वक्त हाउ यू रिएक्ट इज हु यू आर, दैट इज व्हेन पीपल सी योर ट्रू, क्या कहते हैं ना, आपकी जो आपका जो नेचर है, आपकी जो इंडिविजुअलिटी, आपकी पर्सनैलिटी है, दैट इज अ टाइम व्हेन इट कम्स आउट ड्यूरिंग द टाइम्स ऑफ एडवर्सिटी। सो इफ पीपल आर टॉकिंग दिस, वो बाहर भी जब जाएंगे ना, पीपल आर नॉट गोइंग टू, खत्म होने वाला है शो 3 महीना नहीं तो 4 महीना, 4 नहीं तो 5 महीना, यू आर गोइंग टू कम आउट इन द रियल वर्ल्ड एंड सी द वे पीपल लुक एट यू, सी द वे पीपल ट्रीट यू, यू विल बी ट्रीटेड, लुक्ड डाउन अपॉन। सो इवन दो इट्स अ वे, triggering is a way, or it's a new way of triggering, but they will always be looked down. आप वो इज्जत नहीं बना पाओगे लाइफ में।
How do you look back at this journey of yours?
कंगना ने ना वो बात कही थी when I came in also, and I always like to address this topic in a very constructive way about doing, I'm joining both the questions, that's why कैसी रही आपकी जर्नी। तो वही मैं बताना चाह रहा हूँ कि इंसान एक शो या एक फिल्म या एक वेब सीरीज या एक बिजनेस या स्कूल में या एक स्पोर्ट्स में अगर फर्स्ट नहीं आता है, सेकंड नहीं आता है, थर्ड नहीं आता है, इट डजंट मैटर। मैं अगर इस शो से बाहर निकला हूं, ऐसे 100 शो कुर्बान and get me out 2 weeks before the show, but the love I get from the audience is what I earned. To answer your question, this is what I got from the show, more than my evolution or meri grooming. It is the love, it is the respect that I have earned from this show, from every show for that matter. अगर मैं कुछ जीतता नहीं हूं ना, मैं खड़ा हूं आज भी। It's been 22 years in the industry. I'm 39 years of age. I'm still standing strong. I'm still standing on my toes, on my feet, and ready to fight 100 more battles.
You were really appreciated not just by Karan but by your fans outside as well when you handled your fallout with Poonam very gracefully. How do you feel about this?
I don't know. Of course it does. Of course it does. देखो यार, एक चीज तो पता है कि लड़कियों पे हाथ नहीं उठाना है। मैंने एक शो किया था सौभाग्यवती भव, जिसमें बस उसमें वही था कि पति जो है पत्नी पे इतना अत्याचार करता है। I used to hate being that person, but I used to love acting it. I used to love acting it, but I used to hate being that kind of a person this man must be. And I'm very against it, very against. You have no right to touch a woman. Forget hit her. So अगर एक लड़की ने भी अगर सपोज एक धक्का दिया, अगर मैं उसे धक्का देता ना, तो मेरे जो फैंस हैं, मेरे जो फैंस नहीं भी है, जो लोग देखते हैं, if KB has done it, I think it's cool, I can do it too. So that is why I was very disappointed in Prince also. Prince is a seasoned reality show star. He's done some acting, he's done music videos, he's a host, he's a judge, he's established. So when someone like him takes Zishan's side and it's okay for him to do whatever he's doing and he's taking a side. It disappoints me. It makes me feel that why would you do that? आपको पता है आपके कितने फैंस हैं, आपको पता है आप कितने बड़े रोल मॉडल हो. तो लोग ये सोचेंगे, ऑफ कोर्स प्रिंस ने हाथ नहीं उठाया, लेकिन लोग ये सोचेंगे ठीक है, अगर प्रिंस ने कुछ नहीं बोला तो हमें भी बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है, हम भी फिर उसी का साथ देंगे जो मार रहा है और हाँ ठीक है, इट्स ओके, हाँ थोड़ा कम मारो, बट ये जो किया वो सही है. No, absolutely not. This is when you have to put your foot down and say, sorry bro, what you're doing, even if you love Zishan, you have to hit him and say what you're doing is freaking wrong.
Karan, you and Munawar shared a very good bond earlier, but post your re-entry, especially during the box task, the two of you had a huge fallout and he called you a loser. What is your take on this tag and your fallout with him?
फर्स्ट मैं फॉल आउट के बारे में बताता हूँ. ओके, जब प्रिंस ने मेरा बॉक्स तोड़ा तो आई वाज वेरी इरिटेटेड. आई हैड अ हेड ऑन विद प्रिंस आल्सो दैट व्हाई द हेल डिड यू ब्रेक माय, व्हाई डिड यू ब्रेक एनी बेल्स, मुझे नहीं तोड़ना है. तो मैं गुस्से में, पर उसने कुछ बनाया नहीं था, उससे ज़्यादा क्या लड़ूँ मैं. अच्छा ठीक है, तूने मेरा तोड़ा, मैं सबका तोड़ूंगा. सो आई वेंट ऑन टू ब्रेक Zishan's. I want to break Munawar's, but Munawar stopped making, वो खड़ा हो गया. And that's when he said, okay, this is loser attitude and that's why you've lost so many shows. I said, this is exactly what you're thinking because your thinking is shit. Have I ever gone on your career? ये तो अभी जुम्मा 2-3 साल से you become popular with God's grace. उसके पहले, what about your struggle? How much you struggled? You know the struggle. And you are making that ilzam on me, that 11 shows. So he felt really bad. I'm sorry. I said, no, this is not the way. एक बार हुआ. दूसरी बार रात को वो लोग हंस रहे थे. कौन? मुनव्वर, प्रिंस, जीशान, अली. And that's when I said, again, what are you laughing? So I want to tell these people where they are in their career and how they have come to the. अब जिस मुकाम पर आए हो, आपने बहुत मेहनत की है लाइफ में. Okay, you have worked really hard and you've come here. I am very, in fact, even when Kangana says this, it doesn't bother me, it doesn't hurt me, but I don't like it when they say this kind of a comment, because in life, if we don't win, we don't become losers. We are still working hard and striving hard and standing there and trying to make a mark for ourselves. People fight a lot and that is the most important. तभी तो बोले ना, it doesn't matter if you don't win, you try it again. Try till you succeed. And success doesn't mean winning. Success means that you have crossed, you have experienced that journey of yours. Important सबसे ज़्यादा है. अगर suppose आपकी फिल्में फ्लॉप हो गई, क्या आप लूजर हैं? आपको काम में आपको तरक्की नहीं मिली, आप वहीं पर हो, you become a loser. अगर आपका बच्चा अगर स्पोर्ट्स डे में या स्कूल में फर्स्ट, सेकंड, थर्ड नहीं आया, 10th आया, लास्ट आया, does he become a loser? Is that what you're going to teach your children or teach the youth of this country? That if you don't win, that means the only other option is you're a loser. Man, मुझे एक बात बताइए, so let's talk about reality shows. Okay, in reality shows, जितने भी reality shows हैं, all those winners, एक तरफ, people who haven't won, what are they? Are they losers? Is that what you're going to call them? I'm going to give an example because they've done fantastic and they're doing very good in their career. Hina Khan, उन्होंने खतरों के खिलाड़ी किया, Big Boss किया. She didn't win. She's a bigger winner than the winner of Big Boss और खतरों के खिलाड़ी for that matter. There's so Nora Fateh, look at her, unbelievable. She's a loser. I mean, what is this kind of thinking? People, I really feel sad. You have to come out of this tag जो आप देते हो ना लोगों को. All of y'all, whoever says this or whoever thinks this or whoever जिसको भी लगे मजाक के तौर पे, don't, because the world, आप बोलते हो ना कि 300 million लोग देख रहे हैं, 400 million देख रहे हैं. Is this what you want to show them? Because they are very young, they are very impressionable. एक छोटी सी बात वो उनको सोच में, and that is why under pressure they commit suicide. They have mental illnesses. They don't know what to do, how to deal with it. So it is okay to lose. It is okay to fail. It is okay. Not a problem. I have a lot of issues in life. I am dealing with it. मेरे लाइफ में बहुत सारे डेथ्स हैं, आई डोंट केयर, ऊपर नीचे आएंगे, एवरीबडी इज डीलिंग विद सम प्रॉब्लम और द अदर, बट यू आर स्टैंडिंग स्ट्रांग, दैट इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट.
When someone as influential as Kangana Ranaut calls you a loser, does it ever bother you that your kids are viewing all of this, and how will they get influenced?
मुझे ये ख्याल नहीं आता, इसलिए आई ट्रेन माई किड्स, I tell them to fight, I tell them to race. That is important. You have to fight, you have to be like a, you know, जीतना है आपको. तो अगर सपोज वियना जीतती है और बेला नहीं जीतती, वो whatever, you know, कुछ भी भाग ना करना, तो ऐसे you're winner number 1, you're winner number 2. And if Jia comes from it, she's winner number 3. There's no loser in any game. So their mentality is very strong. And that is how I would like all the parents to train their kids that way. It is okay. You know, it is all right. So when Kangana or whatever says this, I hope she realizes this. Because I really, sometimes, most of the time, she is very bang on about her statements. Or she's very vocal about things that are going wrong. This is something very wrong. This is something not nice. This is something very sad. This, I hope she listens to this and she changes this thought about her. I'm sure she doesn't mean it because it's a show, probably she has to say it. But don't say it because people are watching you. Those 400 million viewers are watching you.
Do you think the fallout that you had with Prince Narula will affect your friendship with him outside the show?
No. See, we are beyond this. We are more mature than what you all think. Than what the audience thinks at least, okay? बोलते हैं ना कि what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So what happens in reality shows should stay in reality shows. Then you disconnect, you come out, you move ahead. That's what, मतलब ये show भी है, मतलब मुझे याद है that time when I felt really horrible and I could not stand up for Payal. I don't know if you remember that incident जब मैंने किया था. So पायल के ऊपर उन्होंने मेडिसिन पर फेंकी और मैं नहा कर आया and I saw her face and I was like aghast that ये मतलब मुझे ऐसी ह्यूमिलिएशन दिखी and I didn't say anything. I was just quiet. मुझे लगा पायल की गलती होगी because she's at fault when she does something or the other. And then I heard her story and then when she said even you didn't come to protect me or to help me or to just stand by me and मेरे wrong थे मैं अभी भी feel करता हूँ that how could I be like this, you know, why didn't. So it teaches you. So this moment made me realize that I cannot be like this. या तो सही के साथ या गलत के साथ खड़े रहो. But these moments they stay here. they आप इससे आप सीखते हो and then you live your life like that.
Whose game do you think is the filthiest and the best in the show as of now?
Currently जो लोग हैं अंदर filthy. Well, अभी 1-2 दिन हो गया that she's changed, but Azma's game was filthy. The language that she used to use, of course, she used to do it to provoke. Others also would say it. Poonam's game is filthy, very filthy. Okay, in fact, Poonam's is more filthier than Azma's. These two, they've got a. It's very sad. I hope they'll learn something from this because इससे कुछ नहीं होने वाला. इससे आप खाली ट्रिगर करोगे और अपनी इज्जत दाव पे लगाओगे. Secondly, you said whose game is best? I think Payal's game is good. Munawar पिछले एक हफ्ते से थोड़ा slump में जा रहा है. Even when Ekta had told him that what happened, he was great initially, but you know now. So I just hope I've told him this earlier also. जब मैंने उसे dislike का button दिया था that you're very predictable now. You know your game is very stagnant. I don't see any. And that's why even Prince has come in and he's just been babysitting Munawar all the time. And look at Payal, look at her game, man. She's improving at every सारे पड़ाव पे वो improve करती आ रही है. I really have a very strong feeling that she could be the dark horse.
Lockup has broken all records and has been highly successful. How do you feel?
I think I'm very happy for Ekta, very happy for Kangana, very happy for ourselves. Yeah, I was just very happy for ourselves that we are part of such an amazing show. And because amazing, because it was great initially, it was awesome initially. जब पिछले एक हफ्ते में जो गंद मची है ना, उससे मैं literally मैं ऊब गया हूँ. You know, I said I cannot stay in something. It's gonna get dirtier now. It's gonna get even dirtier. It's gonna get. Oh man, all the best to all those people out there inside. But it's really good, to be part of a successful show, and it'll go down in history.
If given a chance, will you re-enter the show?
Oh no, never. Done. Finished. Bzz. Out. Great. All the best to whoever's going to win or whoever is in the show. Have fun.
Lastly, message to your fans.
To all those fans, to all the other audience who are not fans but still are watching this, okay, I want to tell you guys one simple thing. One is, of course, thank you for standing by me and loving me. Secondly, take this from someone who has been through adversity and is still going through it. मतलब कि जद्दोजहद जिंदगी में हमेशा होती है और मेरे में अभी भी चल रही है. But it doesn't matter. चाहे वो प्रोफेशन में हो, चाहे आपके स्कूल या कॉलेज में हो, एजुकेशन में हो, चाहे पर्सनली हो. It doesn't matter. It will pass. It is okay. Have the will to fight. And trust me, that will make you a winner. Not competing in a race or competing in a show. That has got nothing to do with you. You will win life, your own life. And that's more important than anything else. Thank you so much. Hi, this is Karanvir Bohra and you guys are watching India Forums, my oldest and my favoritist channel.
We hope that you guys enjoyed this chat with Karanvir. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to India Forums. Anshul Chaudhary, camera person Babaji, India Forums.